Hi, I'm Jason Sterling, and this is a very special Sims on Sunday show. It's very special because it's Monday instead of Sunday, and that's it. That's the only reason why. It's on Monday instead of Sunday, so it makes it very special. It's a very special day. I couldn't get my shit together yesterday really to get this done. I just got back from vacation on Saturday, not late on Saturday night, kind of late in the evening on Saturday night. And yesterday I just did not, catching up notifications and emails and all of that. I just didn't get it done. So it's on Monday today, and today, Monday Musings Day, we're going to talk about my vacation. We're going to talk about this great idea I had a while ago, several years ago. I posted it on the forums for The Sims, and we're also going to talk about my new idol, Harley Quinn, and about this time that I dated a disco nightclub owner. So, to get started, I did just get back from vacation. I got back from the Carnival Vista. Carnival Vista, I love that ship. It's one of my favorite ships. And I love Carnival too. I mean, I know. Again, it's like a mass market line. It's totally a mass market line. But that's why I love it. I love it because it's just everybody. It's like everybody from everywhere. And you can just be anything and you can be anybody. And it is just one big party. It always is one big party. And even more so, I think, today than it used to be. It used to be you had like a lot of different venues and musical acts and nightclubs, and it was really cool and it was a party. Now it's like literally a party where, the cruise director is basically the master of ceremonies, and they're leading a party pretty much every single night of the week. And I love that. I love that when I go on vacation. I mean, I'm sedate, resting at home all the time. I go on vacation, I want to rest. I want to lay around. I want to do stuff. I want to be active. I want to have a good time. I want to stay up too late. I want to get up too early. And, so I loved it. And this time, if you follow me on Twitter, a few months ago, I went on a cruise and stayed in a grand suite. It was nice. It was big. And but this time I went different. In fact, I went totally different. I've never stayed in a room like this. I went in what is more of a typical cruise ship room with a window. And I've always just stayed either in a suite or in an inside room. So either like the lowest or the highest. Never anything in the middle. And this time I did stay in the middle, and I really liked it. It was a nice room. It was bigger than I expected. In fact, much roomier than I expected. And there was plenty of storage space and all that, and I really did like it. And I'm not really all that concerned about the room when I'm on a cruise. Basically, I like being at sea. I like drinking at sea. I like dancing at sea. And it really doesn't matter where I'm sleeping. Now, can I sleep anywhere? I can sleep in the lobby. I sleep on a table in the buffet, bathroom stall, out on the deck, whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't care where I'm sleeping. I don't or where I'm going or where I'm passing out. It's more likely the case. I don't care about any of that. So I did like the room. I would do it again. I'd totally do it again. And over time, a time ago, when I was thinking once about how much I like being on cruises, I was thinking about The Sims, and as I posted this on the forum, nothing has ever come of it, as you can see. This idea that it would be great if they did a cruise pack for The Sims. And basically work kind of like a vacation pack where you could pick the duration, you pick your room instead of like a rental house, you pick like a room and a duration. And like 3, 5, 7 days. And if it's 3 days, you get 1 port, 5 days, you get 2 ports, 7 days, you get 3 ports. Maybe with a sea day in between each, so you have like 6 days on the ship, which is typical. When you take a week-long cruise and they tell you it's a week or 7 days, that includes the day you get on, which is not a full day, but it does include that day. So anyway, it would be set up like that, right? And so you buy it like a normal vacation, and then loading screen, and then you're on the ship at the dock. And the ship ideally should have at least 3 major components that you can do. In addition to, there should be bars, because that's just base game. Pools are base game. Maybe a library, something like that. But I'd like to, I think you could see 3 major components on the ship. Maybe like a casino, miniature golf, and maybe a movie theater. Where all of the different assets could also be used in the Sims worlds, where you could build your own freestanding versions of those. So you'd have those on the ship, like I said, in addition to the typical, and dining, someplace to eat on the ship, So you'd have that on the ship. And then you could take advantage of those things while you're on the boat. Maybe you could suntan or something, if you have seasons. And then when it's time to go to bed, or pass out, whichever is you. I'm not judging. Whichever is you, you have another loading screen. And there's a loading screen, ideally, would be a graphic of you sleeping or passing out. And then when you woke up, you would be in a port of call. Or you'd be at sea, one or the other, depending on how it's set up. And each of the ports of call, I also feel like, I think they should have like common features, like some place to eat, their local sort of look, and a gift shop to buy souvenirs and stuff from that port. But they should each of the three should also have like a major component. So like you can maybe do zip lining in one, you can maybe do snorkeling in one, and I'm not really sure on the third one. What the fuck else do you do on a cruise? I don't know. No, I was thinking like you could visit like a rum factory maybe, or something like that, or a juice factory. So this is already getting pretty full for a stuff pack. I'm not for a stuff pack, for an expansion pack, for what they're willing to give us for $40. But I do think that ideally it should also kind of maybe be the Sims 4 resort concept. Instead of doing a standard resort, you could own like a cruise ship. And so you could build your own cruise ship, you could own your own cruise ship, and you could like maybe pick from a selection of different hull types. That's Hull, like a hull of a ship type. And then within that hull, you could kind of design it the way you wanted. Put your own room, spin on the rooms, and put things where you think they should go. And if you had other packs like Spa Day, you could put a spa in it. If you had Dine Out, maybe you could put like a specialty type restaurant in it, stuff like that. So it'd be kind of mixed use too. Like I said, that's pretty big for what we've come to get, with an expansion pack for $40. But that's what I ideally would like to see, and I think that'd be really cool. You could build your own, and you could also, like I said, use the assets elsewhere in the Sims world. So I would love to see that. That was kind of my big concept for The Sims a few years ago. And nothing's come of it. Go figure. Go figure. Here I am. I can practically run that company. Not listening. They're not listening. So I don't blame them. I wouldn't listen to me either. So while I was on this cruise, though, I saw a movie. The movie Birds of Prey. It was so good. It was so good. It's very dark. It's very dark. If you're going to go, be prepared. It's a little dark. But I am in love with Harley Quinn. I'm in love with her. She's great. She's so fantastic. I was just in love with her. Anybody is going to... I don't want to give anything away. I don't want to give away any spoilers, so I'm not going to say too much. But anybody has a gun that shoots just like gallons of glitter when it blows shit up, I'm done. I'm done with that. I am with that. I'm with it. I'm with it. I want her. I love her. I do love her. I love her though. I love her in a platonic way. Not the way I love like Captain America and Deadpool. No, not that way. That is a one night stand, 7 nights a week type of way. Okay, when it comes to Deadpool and Captain America. That's how I love them. And I still love them. I still love them the best. But I love Harley Quinn in a best friends type of way. And I see her. I could see it. She's the sort of person that like, you get really drunk and you rob a donut shop, right? You rob a donut shop together and then you blame everything on her. And then, she still gives you a great big hug when you come and bail her out of jail. I mean, I see it's like that. It's like a really sweet sort of innocent love. It is. It's like an unbiased love. So that's how I see her. And I also loved the nightclub in that film. I loved it. It was so cool. And we never have anything cool in real life, but in the movie, this nightclub was super cool. And the only drawback was, and I get this, I know people are thinking this. Well, yeah, it was run by a homicidal lunatic, right? Yeah, sure. It was. But in reality, you guys, most of the best clubs are. They are. Yeah, most of the best clubs are pretty much run by homicidal lunatics of one form or another. And the not best clubs. The not best clubs oftentimes are run by homicidal lunatics too. And I know from experience, because there was this one time that I was in a relationship for a while, for a long while, for I don't know, for like almost an entire weekend. Almost an entire weekend. And I think it could have lasted maybe up to a week. It could have. If I had known that I was in a fucking relationship. If I had known that, because I didn't find out that I was in a relationship until, this guy kind of caught me in the bathroom making out with another guy. And went ballistic, right? Went ballistic, and I'm like, okay, here's the deal. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I didn't get the invitation to the meeting where we changed the definition of one night stand to include the word commitment. When did that happen? I don't know. I wasn't there. And you know, I mean, it was a one night stand. Well, it was brunch. It was brunch too. It was one night stand. It was brunch the next day. So does the commitment part come in with the brunch definition? It's kind of like, okay, that's, you know, we had brunch. I mean, basically, we're a couple. You don't just go to brunch idly. You're going to go to brunch. That's serious. It's brunch. It's not even breakfast or lunch. It's the two of them put together. Get it? Two people put together, like a couple. It's like two meals put together. Is that where maybe that's where it happened? Maybe that's where the commitment came in. I don't know. I'm going to guess that. But in any event, I didn't get the letter. I didn't get the email. I didn't get a new copy of Merriam-Webster's dictionary so that I could see this new definition. I didn't get it, and so it didn't last. Which wasn't going to last anyway, because, well, I mean, okay, anyway. You get the point. He was a lunatic. People who run those places are lunatics. And that's it for this week. Sims on Sunday, on Monday. Please join me next week. Next week we're going to do, hopefully, we'll get the results of the big, you know, stuff that's going to go into the big stuff pack community survey for knitting day stuff, or whatever they call it. Hopefully we're going to get that. Hopefully we'll get those results. And if we do, we're going to go over that. If we don't, we'll go over something else. But hopefully we get the results. And I don't know what to say. I took the test. Or I mean, took the survey. I took the survey, and Lord. Oh dear. I don't know. It looked like a church bazaar to me. I'm not saying nothing. It's great. I mean, what can I say? People are going to love it. It looked like laundry day stuff to me, but with knitting. But knitted. Everything was knitted. I don't know. It's going to be fine. We're going to go over that next week. We're going to look at that next week. I'm going to wait. Till I see the results to pass judgment. You know, because there were probably 5 items I liked in it. So hopefully those 5, there were more than 5. Hopefully those 5 end up in there. And in the meantime, join the crew of the RM Cascadian. Please hit like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter at JasonSterlingRM. Thanks for watching.